Hello! Today I have a great recipe for sourdough rye crisp bread. This crunchy bread is very delicious and it is perfect for your healthy snacks. So, here we go!
Pour 130 grams or half a cup of water in a mixing bowl. Add 60 grams or a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil and 60 grams or a quarter cup of rye sourdough starter. You can use your regular sourdough starter for this recipe. If you want to make your own rye sourdough starter, in a small container, mix 20 grams or 2 tablespoons of water with 20 grams or 1 tablespoon of sourdough starter. Mix well with a silicone spatula until the sourdough starter dissolves in the water. Then add 20 grams or 2 tablespoons of rye flour. Combine all the ingredients well and cover with a lid. Let the sourdough starter ferment for about 4 to 8 hours. Your sourdough starter will not double in size, but it has to look like this one, with some bubbles and have the characteristic smell of your sourdough starter. Mix the ingredients with a silicone spatula until the sourdough starter dissolves in the liquids. Add 5 grams or 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Then add 100 grams of your favorite seeds. I had sunflower seeds in my pantry, but you can add any seeds you like. Pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, or a combination of several seeds. Then add 200 grams of rye flour. Mix all the flour with the silicone spatula until there are no dry spots visible in your dough. Then use your hand to knead the dough in your bowl for about 2 minutes until you have a very cohesive dough. And this is all you're gonna have to do. This is a very quick and easy recipe. Cover your dough with a plastic lid or a plastic wrap and place it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. Get your dough and divide it in two. Get a baking silicone mat or a sheet of parchment paper cut to the size of your baking sheet and flour the whole surface. Place the dough on the silicone mat and use a rolling pin to roll the dough as thin as possible over all the area of the mat. Roll until you reach the thickness of the seeds in the dough. I like to use a ruler and a pizza cutter to cut my bread the same size. Cut the strips of the dough first and keep that dough to make more bread later. I cut my dough in 6 equal pieces of about 5 by 5 inches or 12.5 by 12.5 centimeters. But you can cut yours however you want them. Use a fork to poke holes in all the area of your dough. This will prevent your dough from rising in the oven, so make sure to make enough holes. Brush your dough with water and sprinkle some coarse sea salt on top. Then add your favorite seeds on top. I am using sesame seeds, but feel free to use your favorite seeds or condiments. Now transfer the baking mat to a baking sheet and continue with the next batch of dough. Once you are done, place the bread in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 18 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, get the bread out of the oven and set them aside to cool. Your bread will be a little soft while it is still hot. But once it has cooled off, it will be hardened and it will be crispy. You can see how thin this crisp bread is, and this is the thickness you want to achieve. In the end, you can use this bread to prepare some healthy snacks. One of my favorites is this one. Add a couple of smoked salmon fillets, some capers, red onion, finely sliced, enough lemon juice to intensify the flavors, a touch of salt, extra virgin olive oil, fresh mill pepper to taste, and a couple of cilantro leaves. So delicious. Or how about a healthy snack with a quarter of avocado? With some salt, make sure to always season your avocados to get a richer flavor. Then, add 1 boiled egg on top. Season the egg with some salt, fresh mill pepper, and red pepper flakes to add a spicy element. This sourdough rye crisp bread is a very healthy and easy bread to make. Enjoy it!
Hey, I really hope you get to try this recipe. This recipe is very quick, easy, and very healthy. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I have a new video every week. Thank you for watching.